We are doing some sums, the basic sums, where they want us to calculate the net profit before tax and extraordinary items.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Before tax and extraordinary items is what? This
Before
part.
tax next.
Before
Yes, ma'am.
tax and extraordinary items is what they are asking us to calculate this part.
Yes,
Profit
ma'am.
before interest and tax.
Profit before interest and tax.
Okay, fine. So now they have given us balance sheet which is of 2022 and 2023. That means it is last year and this is the current year.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In the balance sheet, whatever profit is given to us is this profit or it is this profit.
Yes, ma'am.
What is yes? I'm asking a question.
Ma'am, can you repeat that?
In the balance sheet, whatever
Yeah.
profit is given to us, is it this profit or is it this profit?
The profit for the year.
Profit for the year. Very good. From profit for the year, if I want to go to operating profit, what will I do?
Go to operating profit.
From here, if I want to go reach
Yeah, yeah.
over here, I will add dividend, I will add tax, I will add it.
Add interest.
Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So this profit that is given over here is which profit? This
Uh,
or this
no. Profit for the year.
profit for the year. So I want to come at profit before interest and tax. I have been given two balance sheets. How will I
Yeah.
start?
So
I will do the closing profit minus the opening profit.
closing profit minus opening profit.
So closing minus opening is how much?
5 lakh.
5 lakhs. So profit. So this is profit as per statement of profit and loss.
Yeah. So statement of
How
profit
much?
alone. 5 lakh.
5 lakhs. What will I do? Closing minus opening. So closing is 10,100,000, 500,000. So it is 5 lakhs.
Yes.
Now
Okay.
here we have only information about dividend. So I will add dividend.
Add dividend.
Which dividend you will add? The
For
proposed dividend.
okay, proposed. Yeah, proposed dividend.
Proposed dividend of which year?
That I know.
The current year.
Current year. Okay, so
Which
23.
dividend you will add? The proposed
Um,
dividend and proposed dividend of which year? The current year.
Current year.
Okay.
5
Your
lakh.
dividend payable is how much?
Dividend payable.
Hmm,
It's 50,000.
50,000. Proposed dividend for 22 and 23. That means proposed dividend of last year is how much?
4 lakh.
And proposed dividend of current year is how much?
5 lakh.
5 lakh. For the year ended 31st March 2022 and 31st March 2023 are here given to us. Which dividend are you going to minus?
The current year.
Current year proposed dividend is how much?
5 lakh.
5 lakh. So you're going to minus 5 lakhs.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Are you with
Yes, ma'am.
me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's go to the next part. Come on. I want you to try this. Take back a proposed dividend of the last year you will minus.
Okay.
So of the last year is 400,000. So your profit for the year is 100,000.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is profit before interest and tax. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Come on, let's go to this part. They want you to calculate profit before interest and tax.
Yeah, profit before interest and tax again.
What
Same
will
thing.
you do first? First things first. What will you take?
Yeah, surplus.
Okay, surplus. That means this is the profit.
Yes.
Closing minus opening.
Closing minus opening. That will
Closing
give us
minus opening. So closing minus opening, that is going to give you
3 lakh
this.
20,000.
Yeah. In
Yes.
that, you're going to add dividend interest tax.
Dividend interest tax.
Okay, fine. Proposed dividend. Now let's see.
Yeah.
You have equity shares, you have preference shares, you have unpaid dividend.
Yes.
Okay. Proposed dividend of the last year.
Yeah. So it's one lakh
One.
60,000.
And proposed dividend for the current year.
2 lakh.
So
We'll take for
proposed
the last year.
dividend year of the last year.
Yes.
You are going to add back.
Yeah. 1,60,000.
So proposed dividend of last year and interim dividend of current year.
Interim dividend for the current year.
Proposed dividend of last year and interim dividend of the current year is
Current
added.
year added. Yeah.
Proposed of which year? Last
Last
year.
year. And
Interim
interim
of
for the current year.
current year. Okay, because what you proposed last year is what you pay this year. And we are
Okay.
doing cash flow statement, so we want everything on paid basis.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So what is dividend actually? Dividend is the return that you pay to your shareholders. What is
Yes, ma'am.
dividend?
It's the
Return
return
that
that
you
we pay
pay.
to the shareholders.
So there are two types of dividend. One is interim dividend. One is proposed dividend.
Yes, ma'am.
Dividend that is interim, you decide that you want to pay now and you will pay now.
Yes, ma'am.
Decide now and pay now.
Okay. Get it.
So interim dividend is of the current year deducted or you add it back. But
Yes, ma'am.
proposed dividend you decide 1 year before. So you decide
Okay.
last year, but you pay current year.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So what is added back is what you pay.
Pay.
So interim dividend of which year you will add back?
Last current year rate.
Interim dividend of current year add.
Okay. 40,000.
And proposed dividend of which year you are going to add?
Last year.
Last year you are going to add. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now you see there are preference shareholders.
Yes, ma'am. Preference share.
Preference shareholders are those shares that receives dividend irrespective of there is profit or not.
Loss. Okay.
Yeah. So preference shareholders will also be given dividend.
Yes, ma'am. So
How much
10%.
percent?
10%.
10% of how much?
10% of
600,000.
6 lakh. Yeah. So
Okay.
60,000.
So this part you should not forget.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll share the video, then later you can do. I want you to try this seven sum. I'll wait for you.
Yes.
Yeah, please tell me.
Yes, ma'am. So in this, ma'am, we will first start with profit, right? Balance statement on profit and loss. We'll
Okay.
15 lakh and 10 lakh. We will subtract it. We'll get 5
Okay.
lakh.
Okay. Then,
Then, ma'am, interim dividend on equity shares, right?
okay.
That is for the current year, so 2 lakh.
Okay, fine.
Then interim dividend on preference shares, which is 10% of 10 lakh, which is 1 lakh.
Just 1 lakh. Okay. So basically, you are concerned with what? Getting profit before interest and tax. What are you
Yes.
concerned with?
Getting profit before interest and tax.
Okay. How do you get the profit before interest and tax?
To get profit before, yeah, by doing the following.
You find the surplus in the balance sheet.
Surplus on the balance sheet.
How do you get the surplus in the balance sheet?
We
Closing
subtract
minus
the
opening.
opening, yeah,
Closing minus opening. Then what do? You will add.
add
What you will
interim
add?
dividend. Yeah, interim dividend paid for on
Of
equity
which
of
year?
preference shares of current year for equity shares
Okay. Interim dividend of current year. Proposed dividend of
last year,
last year. Why last year? Because it is paid during the year.
paid during the year.
Then what will
Okay.
you add?
And then after that,
Preference dividend.
okay, preference dividend.
Then what do you add? Any
Preference dividend
transfer to reserves.
transfer to
Any
reserve.
transfer to reserves that is there, that is added provision
Yes.
for tax that is there, that is added,
Yes.
and extraordinary items if it is deducted.
Yes, ma'am.
Extraordinary items if deducted is added back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? And extraordinary items if added is subtracted. This will
Yes,
come
ma'am.
rare cases for you. But other things you
Extraordinary
should.
items.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, come on. Now I will give you some time. I want